channel. Today I went to the dentist, so that was fun. And as a reward, I suppose, I figure why not buy myself a plant, because going to the dentist is not very fun. And so I went and got myself another philodendron. That was the whole purpose of this, was to get another one of these, because the one that I got has just grown so much already. It's a little bigger than this one now. When I got it, it was a little smaller than this one, but it's just it's gotten so many new leaves, and it's so beautiful that I wanted to get another one because I need more of these in my life. They're such wonderful plants. I haven't had a green philodendron before. I've just always had pothos, because I figure pothos is like the same thing. Why not just have pothos and not buy a philodendron? Plus, I've never actually seen them around here to buy, which seems completely bizarre. Like, why wouldn't they have green philodendrons? It's like basic plain old philodendrons, but they don't. So I've gotten them at my local nursery. It's not that it's so much different from a pothos, but it is. There's just something about it. I mean, for one thing, all my pothos, for the most part, are golden pothos, and something that's just plain green with this beautiful shape. I love, love, love how these just gently taper down and go to a fine point. Is so beautiful. I love that about this plant. Being like a houseplant person, you really notice the different textures and leaves and the gentle subtleties. I guess it's kind of, I don't know. Anyways, the subtleties and the differences. I cannot talk today. So anyways, when you can notice the subtleties, just because so much about houseplants is the differences in the foliage, when plants are similar but slightly different, that's when, you know, you go a little nuts. At least I do anyways. So this is another plant that I got at the local nursery, talking about subtleties in plants. So, I mean, there's two different ferns. This is just like a regular Boston fern, but this one is like all curly on its leaves. It's so cute. I love it. I love the way that these leaves are curling, or how they're curling around, and then they just are all curly on them. It's just this little curly cuteness, and I love it. It's absolutely adorable. And this fern is doing much better since I put some moss on it. It doesn't look much better, but believe me, it's doing much better. This one, I love this one so much. It has gotten so beautiful. It has so much new growth. And it wasn't growing, and it wasn't really doing much for the longest time, and then it started dying a little bit and not regrowing leaves until I put preserved moss on it, and now I give it no extra humidity whatsoever, and it's stellar. It's just doing so much better. So it's not quite a prime example of gorgeous ferniness, but it's getting there, and it's so nice now. This is called a creeping Charlie. And I really like the way the leaves are big and flat, and I don't know, I just really like it a lot. I don't know why. It's just another thing to do with the different textures. I mean, there's different kinds of greens that I got today, but they're all a little bit different even. This one is a soft, slightly sage, kind of blue undertone to it. Much more green, of course, but a slight blueness. So it's a little cooler of a green, whereas this one is a richer green, and then this one is more vibrant, of course. So this plant is supposed to smell like mint. Do you think it smells like mint, Thomas? Oh, it does not smell like mint to me.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't smell like mint at all. Supposed to have a slight mint smell, I guess. Maybe it depends on the variety. Maybe this is more of a houseplant variety, and the houseplant variety doesn't have that.
This one smells good.
That one does? Maybe it smells like sprouts.
It does.
Oh, it does smell like sprouts. So far, what I've read about this plant, you're supposed to let the 2 top inches of soil dry out before watering it. But I'm a little concerned about this plant being more high maintenance, just because of the feel of these leaves, but that could mean that they are waxy, so that might mean that it will hold in the moisture better, and maybe I won't actually have to water as much as I think I will, because I feel like this is going to be a more high maintenance plant, but I'm not sure, so we shall see. But yeah, it smells nothing like mint. I don't know where that came from. This plant is toxic, however, so you will want to keep it away from your pets. Same with I believe that philodendrons are all toxic as well. This is a Sansevieria, like cylindrica or whatever. It's not that cylindrical. I don't know, it can sometimes be hard to tell. I have a Sansevieria cylindrica. That's like a starfish kind of Sansevieria. So this is the kind that they always like to wrap up like this. But on here it says it's a Unitian cactus. And Unitian, I think I'm saying that word wrong. If I'm saying Unitian wrong, I don't know how to say it at the moment, so sorry. But then inside it says it's a Sansevieria, and it actually seems to have pretty good, yeah, it has good directions to it. It says it's 3 separate unique pieces making the perfect trio. A special version of the Unitian trio was created, highlighting the exotic and beautiful Sansevieria. Which, yeah, okay. I like their way they word this. There's moss stuck in it though. Are you? Well, I mean it's stuck in this. Okay, we're just gonna take this out just to see. Oh, look at that. It is moss. Oh, weird. So they did a layer of moss around this little pot, so that way it wouldn't move around so much. Huh, they actually did a pretty good job packaging this. I'm impressed. I'm going to take this out and do things with it, but whatever. I'm not going to leave it like this, but I'm going to leave it like this for now. And I'm also going to leave this one like this because I'm going to give this one to my cousin and she can choose what she wants to do with it. Because these two are 99 cents each, and then these air plants were 99 cents each. I love these kinds of air plants because the way that their little arms are just like all like, and it's so fun because when you put them in some sort of a glass or a small vase or something that has a wider opening, like a little, like I have a, oh yeah, this little urn. See how its arms kind of go out? But yeah, I like to do that with these. And have something kind of, it's almost like my trailer when it comes to creating little things with air plants. Like this has my thriller and my spiller and my filler, I guess. I don't know. I like having different elements to arranging my air plants. I mean, it is fun just to have a random air plant somewhere, but when you put them together, I like to fill in the whole space. But anyways, plus I have like way too many air plants, so it makes it easy. All right, so that is all the air plants that I got. Are air plants toxic? I didn't think that they were. Yeah, okay. Air plants are not toxic. I didn't think so. I just needed to check and make sure. So after I went, oh, actually, these are from Sprouts. Anyways, whatever. But I went to the nursery and then I went to Ross and I got this cool pot. It was $4 and I like the shape of it. Do you like this pot I got, Thomas? Do you think it's cool? No, you don't like it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to use it as a cover pot because there's no drainage. All the pots I got today don't have drainage in them. Hobby Lobby has their 75% off of all their spring stuff right now. So when they have all that on sale, I usually find some pots I like. I went there for some moss because I need some moss to go around my fern. These don't matter, but I got some things for candles to have outside. So first I got this for like $1.50, I think is how much it was. It was regularly $6, and so anyways, this I thought would, because right now I don't know what these handles are for. They're a little weird. I mean, they're fine, but I want to make this into a planter, and so I'm going to take out this rope and put in some longer rope and have it hanging, so that way I can have a smaller plant you know, like one of these I can just get and then put it in there, and then it'll be hanging up wherever when like I want a smaller hanging plant somewhere along with like a couple bigger hanging plants, or like, you know what I mean. I got these two that are matching. They're so cute. I love them because they're glazed, but they look actually kind of fairly realistically rustic, but they don't have drainage of course either. So I will have to use this as cover pots, but this one was 16 originally, and then this one was 18 originally, which, you know, Hobby Lobby prices are all a lie because they give you 40% off right away. But this one was $1.59 and this one was $1.59. So I figured that's not too bad for two little pots. I got two different sizes just so that way I could have them together. And I didn't get any more than that just because I don't want more than two of the same pot, you know what I mean? I don't know. I actually kind of want to put the Creeping Charlie in this one. And then I kind of want to put this one in here. I wish I had a smaller one of these because I think that this will be so cute in the pink pot. But, so hold on a second and I will go find something to put this in. I don't know. Let's see what the roots are like on this first. Oh yeah, there's like no roots on this thing. So I'm going to keep this maybe in this pot. I might put it in a little bit bigger pot so that way it can grow a little bigger, just with its leaves. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that because the leaves are really filling up this pot really well, and that's something that I want to make it to where it can get a little bigger. I'm going to plant this one in a bigger cover pot or whatever, this. It's a little bit wider, but it's a lot taller, so we'll see. So now that this is pot up, it's going to go into here, and then I'll hang it up. I think that this is going to be really cute. I'm not sure. What do you think?
I think it's already cute.
You think it's really cute? Let me know if you have this plant and what the light requirements are for it, because I don't know. So, yeah. This one is going to need a lot more soil further down. What are you doing with your pool noodle? Children. Kind of think it's cuter in this pot.
I think so even.
You think it looks cuter in this pot?
I like your cuter.
No, Mama looks cuter.
I look cuter?
No, Dad looks cuter, right?
Dada looks cuter?
Does he?
Sure.
No.
So I'm like taking it and kind of tucking it down in there. What do you think? Thomas, does it look good with the moss around it? Yeah? Thomas says it looks good, so it must look good. I'm going to go ahead and put some moss around on this, just to kind of get a feel for what it looks like. If you ever want to elevate the look of a plant, just put some moss around it. If it's something that has a soft base sort of a thing, that like African violets or some succulents and things, don't put moss around those. Things that if they don't like moisture around them, don't put moss around them. But I think that this one might do just fine with that. That looks really cute with the moss. We need it filled up about halfway with dirt. This is the best activity to do inside during the summer when you could just be doing this outside. But it's also like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 100 degrees outside, so.
But actually, nope.
Nope, it's not.
It's actually nope.
Oh, there's a lady here. Jacob! You guys just missed so much. Oh my god. Gunther brought in a dead bird and oh my gosh. Anyways, so now that I have that taken care of, we can go back to planting. He didn't kill the bird, he just found it. Do any of your dogs just like, whenever they're in trouble, just roll over and be submissive to you? That's what Gunther always does. And then when he's in really big trouble, then he pees. So that's what he did. And then I had more mess to clean up. So it was fun, but not too bad. You know, that's just life. Just gotta clean up all the messes. It's like my title should be professional cleaner upper. Cool, that's perfect. So I guess I'll put this in here first. It's a little low. I'm going to see, that's like, no, that's way too, oh, reduce, reuse, and recycle. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. There, it's perfect. But so I always like to use moss around my pots when I have a cover pot in between them, especially when they're not flush with each other. So that way it just kind of covers it up. It's still, but I'm going to put some moss around it to make it sure it doesn't do this. But it's not like I'm going to be carrying it around, huh, Jacob? My husband's staring at me. The things I go through for you guys. I'm just going to lift up the leaves and voila, bellissima. There. I leave lots of breathing room around the base of it so that way it can just keep growing easily. So anyways, especially with something like this that it's going to be growing out more, or like Pilea peperomioides, I have very loose moss around it so that way when the babies grow up they can. So this doesn't need it, but I figure it looks a little better. I don't know. You need some water, huh? I know you do. Any hoodles, I guess I don't know what to put in you. I guess I need to go buy more plants. So I guess I will see you guys next time. I'm going to have this video out, and then I think I will post my chair makeover thingy that I did later this week, sometime in this week whenever I get it done. So if you like furniture redos things, reupholstering things, then make sure to watch that. It's not a tutorial, it's just me saying how easy it was to do it, and I think I lost some of my footage, so it's definitely not a tutorial. It turned out really pretty, and it's an area that I'm working upstairs in my room on that I'm going to be having plants over there eventually once I get everything sorted out all the way. But anyways, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and do let me know if you know any extra care tips for this, other than just like waiting until it dries out for 2 inches before I water it. Let me know if it likes extra humidity, if it needs to be in brighter light, lower light, indirect light, direct light, whatever. Anyways, I hope you have a really great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!